can be stubborn, thinking I'm right. I can be late, cause I'm taking my time. I can be driven, ambitious, your best friend, love of your life. I can be selfish, trying to be kinder, always forgetting, needing reminders. But I'll always be there when you need me. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I get so confident yet confused. So I'll let go to live in between who I am and who I wanna be. Maybe I'm incomplete and a messed up masterpiece.
Also, is there anything you'd like to say?
I'm indecisive, I don't know why. My good intentions fail me sometimes, but I don't get angry, it can't faze me. We can talk it out, no we don't need to fight. I can get anxious, but I won't cry. You never know, cause I keep it inside. So I show up strong, maybe to a fault. Cause I know that two things can't be true. Cause I go from bossa to blues. So I'll grow to love in between who I am and who I wanna be. Oh, maybe I'm incomplete
수준이 제주도 풍경을 담은 만년 다이어리. 대박. 근데 얘는 연이랑 월이랑 모눈이.
Every jingle, every chime rings in perfect chorus. Moments drift and softly pass. Every turn the snow will show. Keep this fish in silver. It'll find you anywhere.
그거랑 비슷한 생각이랑
Snow is falling soft. Every sigh a silver sound. Hearts and rhythms softly. Begins to show. Wrapped in sound of falling snow. Time.
Every moment. Hold this peace through holiday. Handle you. Every dream returns to you. Every sound carried through the night so long. Golden eve, hold this bright, slow and every light and sound combined. This song will be midnight sleigh ride me home. There with golden light, every step.
나 다니라고 했는데.
되게 활용점 좀 저녁 저기 집어주세요. 가야죠.
아 진짜로?
많이 돼요.
나중에 하고.
The shininess of the beginning has been sanded down to nothing. I can barely see the start. When you slip away, I pull